Guys, Sony gave us another look at Venom. Okay, let's just watch the trailer first, then let's talk about it.
You should be extremely afraid.
Venom.
Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming. History.
Yeah, I quite like the look of this from the first trailer.
The guy you work for is an evil person.
I don't work for him. My firm works for him. Are you gonna behave yourself tomorrow?
I told you I'm gonna do my job. I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed. What about the allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
You finished, Mr. Brock.
Was that a threat?
Sounds like he's practicing his lines.
In plain sight. I'm pretty good at it. But you suck. Whoever you are.
I work at the Life Foundation, and I need your help. We found something. We call them symbiotes. Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
I'm feeling really sick. I'm hearing a voice. Eddie. You're not real. You're just in my head.
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
I don't know. Why would we do that?
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal?
Are you willing to sacrifice the one thing you hold most dear? You should be extremely afraid. What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Alright, so there is the new trailer. What do we make of it? Wow. Let's talk about what we liked. I liked the symbiote's voice. That deep, brooding, ominous voice. Eddie, I like that. That's kind of how I pictured it in the comics. You know, menacing, kind of dangerous. I like that sound. That was cool. Like he sounded, that sounded cool. I like that. It wasn't bad when he's kind of throwing out the little pieces like that of his arms. I don't know how I feel about it coming out of his body from other places, out his back or out his stomach or weird things like that. It feels a bit weird. I don't know if I like that so much. The acting feels a little thin. You know, Tom Hardy kind of sounds like he's practicing his lines still, you know, that whole thing about, you know,
Recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people.
it just felt a little weird. Like it just felt a little like a practice run. But that mask, we have to talk about that mask. When it started coming over and you see the teeth, it's like, okay, all good, and then it's like, and then these eyes come, and they're like so small and like squished. It kind of looks like Play-Doh. It kind of looks like a bad cosplay, you know? I'm kind of like thinking like they had millions of dollars to do this. They should have just kind of got this guy or these guys to do it, because they kind of did a better job in their living room, you know, with no budget. So maybe we should have got them to do it. I don't know. The eyes, I don't know, the eyes are really, it's troubling for me. They're too squishy, and like their heads look so cut off because their eyes are squishy up here, and like it just feels weird. But the worst thing that I don't know, like the wetness, he's wet. Like I never pictured Venom to be wet. Like why is he slimy and wet? Like I don't want a wet Venom. I don't want him wet. Like are we gonna watch 2 hours of like a wet toad, squishy Play-Doh, wet-faced Venom? Like all the slimy, like that's not kind of like, you know, we want people to not want to be touched by Venom because they're scared he's gonna rip their arms off, not because it's gonna be gooey and gross. No, don't take me because you're really gross. Please Venom, no. Venom. So yeah, you know, let's hope he's not that slimy and wet in the final pass. I know that a lot of these kind of early shots haven't gone through a lot of post-processing, and there's a lot of stuff still to be done, so hopefully they can pull it back from the brink, make it look a little bit cooler. Maybe when he's in darker settings it's gonna look a bit better, but I'm very, very nervous because I really love this character, and I think he's awesome. I've loved this character since, you know, like 1996 or something when they did Maximum Carnage. And that was kind of my first real introduction to the character, and I really loved him then. You know, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. A lot of people are worried about the lack of Spider-Man. I'm not too worried about that. I've read a good amount of Venom comics where there's no Spider-Man, and he holds up. He's an interesting character on his own. The symbiote is a cool character, interesting enough on his own. Eddie Brock is interesting enough on his own, so I'm not worried about that. But man, if they get those effects wrong, if they get that mask wrong, that's the whole movie, you know, that's the whole thing. So let's just hope they get that right. Please, Sony, less wet. Not so wet. Ugh. Okay, what do you think? Are you a wet Venom fan? Venom. What do you think of that? Symbiote? I don't really care about that, but apparently that's a big thing. Alright guys, please like, please subscribe, do all those things. I really appreciate it. Thanks guys.